Hi everyone, I'm Chibuzo Wanchuku. Two cheerleaders were shot and wounded after one of them mistook a car for hers. Four cheerleaders, including the two, had left a place where they had cheerleading practice for the NCAA All-Star National Championship when they stopped by at the parking lot of a supermarket in Elgin, Texas, named HEB to pick the car of one of them. The cheerleader that parked her car there came out and tried to open the door of this car, supposedly hers. Now, she noticed someone on the passenger's seat in the front of the car. She realized that it was not her car. She got back into her car, after which the occupant of that wrong car opened the door of the car and confronted the cheerleaders. The one that came to pick her car rolled down the glass to apologize, but unfortunately, that man, apparently upset, raised his hands up, pulled out his gun, and shot at the vehicle, which had already started moving as the cheerleaders were afraid for their lives. Two of them were wounded. The two are Peyton Washington and Heather Roth. Heather Roth, who was the one that parked her car at that lot, had a minor injury. She had a graze and was treated at the scene. She was all right. The other is Peyton Washington, who was seriously injured. She was shot like twice in the back and on the chest or stomach. She was taken to the hospital and is in critical condition. The shooter is Pedro Tello Rodriguez Jr., and he's been arrested and has been charged for deadly misconduct, which is a third-degree felony. Before I continue, I'll roll the clips for you to hear about the incident.
Her life after she was shot in an HEB parking lot.
Yeah, and it's all because police say that her friend made the simple mistake of confusing someone else's car for her own. A group of 4 cheerleaders were heading back to Montgomery County from practice near Austin. They stopped in Elgin to pick up a car, and that's when the shots were fired.
ABC 13's Shannon Ryan joins us live from their gym in Oak Ridge North, where they just finished a prayer vigil. Shannon?
Well, the gym asked us to attend that vigil virtually out of respect for their grief. Now, this is around the time in the evening where their athlete, Peyton Washington, would typically be wrapping up practice. Instead, she's in the hospital tonight where we're told she just had part of her spleen removed.
Do you feel comfortable?
A sea of red in show of support Tuesday.
This is Heather. She was on gym.
As the Woodlands Elite Cheer Company prayed for 4 of their cheerleaders, shot at just after midnight.
Nobody deserves anything like this.
The elite athletes were going the distance for their sport. Traveling more than 320 miles round trip to and from the Austin area for cheer practice 3 days a week, using this Elgin HEB as a carpool lot. As Heather Roth was dropped off here Tuesday, she opened the door to what she thought was her car. It wasn't, so she hopped back in her friend's vehicle.
As we're backing up, I see the guy get out of the passenger door, and I roll my window down, and I was trying to apologize to him. And then I just, halfway my window was down, he just threw his hands up, and then he pulled out a gun. And then he just started shooting at all of us.
ABC 13 verified the story with Bastrop County sources. Roth was grazed by a bullet. Her teammate, Peyton Washington, was shot in the leg and back.
Peyton opens the door and starts throwing up. blood.
The Round Rock ISD senior, who was already competing with one lung, committed to Baylor University's acro and tumbling team. The head coach visited her in the hospital Tuesday.
She's a fighter. She's very strong.
This weekend, the girls were set to compete at Worlds in Orlando together. It was Washington's final shot at the title. She won't be there, but the girls find comfort knowing an arrest has already been made.
The suspect was in custody, and then I got a call, and
Now, 25-year-old Pedro Rodriguez Jr. is charged with deadly conduct, but we're told additional charges are likely. Live in Oak Ridge, Shannon Ryan, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Common mistakes, uncommon reaction. This incident happened this past Tuesday. This follows a couple of similar incidents which happened last week. On Monday last week, Ralph Yarl was shot and seriously wounded just for getting to the wrong house, or maybe it was his skin color, I don't know. Some people are assuming it had something to do with his skin color. He went to that place to pick up his twin brothers. He went to the wrong place. Then on Saturday, Kaylin Gillis, along with her friends, went into the wrong driveway when looking for a friend's place. They were shot at after they realized they got to the wrong place and made a turn to get out. Gillis, unfortunately, lost her life because of this. Now, this time, Heather Roth tried to open the door of a car that she thought was hers. Now, Rodriguez, the occupant of that wrong car, shot at the 4 cheerleaders after Heather already got back into the car that she rode in. And she rolled her glass, apparently to apologize to Rodriguez, telling him that she thought it was her car. Rodriguez made such a big deal about it and shot at the cheerleaders. And because of that, Peyton Washington is in the hospital and will miss the cheerleading championship. That must be a blow, a big blow to the cheerleading team. This country, as you all know, has a lot of gun issues. And now, apparently, we get more and more people getting upset over mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. If Rodriguez felt like something wrong was going on, he could have gone away, or he could have called the cops, taking the registration plate number. His life was not in danger. Roth had gotten back into the car, but he still walked after her to confront her and did such an ugly thing. What an ugly thing to do. He's such an animal and a scumbag. He didn't need to do that. This thing happens a lot, and I'm talking about getting to the wrong house, the wrong car, whatever. Now, I might hear of somebody at a McDonald's restaurant shooting another customer for getting the wrong food, for getting his or her food. This is crazy. This is very, very crazy. I am glad that Rodriguez has been arrested. I hope that he gets additional charges as expected. He better. Now, I have a suggestion for you all. if you're trying to locate like a place or a car or whatever, you want to make sure that you get to the right one, because the last thing you ever want to do is take chances of getting shot by such crazy animals. Avoid taking anything that is not yours by accident, because as you see now, this country is already crazy, and we've seen that there are more people that are sick. There are people that are crazier than you could even imagine. I hope that Washington recovers successfully, even though she certainly will miss the championship, which is just like a few days away. It's good that Heather Roth recovered and the other two cheerleaders were not harmed. Tell me what you think. You're free to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.